Grand Rising, everyone. This is Melinda J, and I'm here to do an ancestral spread in regards to what your ancestor will want you to know. This deck, as well as this spread, is coming from the African Goddess Rising Oracle Guide deck. And the author for the book, as well as these cards, is Miss Abiola Abrams. And this spread is called the Talking Drum Ancestral Spread, and of course it has 6 cards. And the drums represents divine communication. Use the talking drums to spread to communication with our ancestors whom we have met and those whose names that we may never know. We're going to focus on, if we want to focus on a specific person who has crossed into the spiritual realm, we can, but it's not necessary. So this is a general reading, so we're not going to do that. But if you're going to do a specific ancestor, you put an object that represents them at the top of the spread. That's considered the drum. So I don't have anything at the top of the drum other than this camera that I'm recording from. But we're just going to go around to this reading because I feel like this is important as the retrograde has ended in Venus. We're still in the shadow period. It's also a lunar year as well with the Chinese New Year. And it's the year of the tiger, which embodies the strength, courage, and mainly the strength and courage that the tiger embodies, as well as it being Black History Month. Like I said, there's a whole lot going on in regards to today specifically. That's beginning not only a month but also a whole year within another culture, and it's also a new moon in Aquarius. So yes, we're about to set these intentions real good and let the ancestors talk to us. We're going to communicate with them in regards to what they want us to know. All right. So with that being said, let's get right into the deck. So the first card, it's Grand Rising, and who are you, great ancestor? And it is manifestation, Modjadi. This is the goddess of manifestation. She comes from the temple of conjurers, which embodies the power of creation and magical transmutation. And also in regards to the conjurer, they are associated with the sacral orange chakra, which deals with manifestation as well as creativity and fertility, all those sorts of the reproductive system as well. So you can just imagine what is going on in this image right now. So what I'm going to do is set over to the side because I am still getting to know this deck, but we're going to dive in this reading in regards to this in regards to these cards. So what her guidance is saying, showers of blessings are yours. You are a rainmaker, master manifester, shapeshifter, alchemist, and sorceress. Open your hands and heart. Let's make it rain. You are manifesting big. This has been a long time coming. You are co-creating with spirit, matching the energetic frequency, the ashe of your desire. You are magnetic, and like attracts like. Raise your vibration to align with the sacred. Close your eyes and see your blessings. Feel them in your bones. Ask, believe, act, allow, and receive. And the goddess declaration with this one is divine blessings flow to me so easily. So as you can see within this picture, she is dancing in the rain. The rain is pouring down. Those are considered as blessings. Let your blessings flow abundantly, rigorously, and effortlessly. And of course, she is upon this water. You see water here. She is dancing upon the clouds as well. Those are some clouds in the background. And of course, you just see joy, abundance everywhere among this picture. So yes, manifesting. All right. That to the next card, it is asking, what do you need from me? Okay. So what the ancestors want from you is good juju. Okay. Good juju. Good juju consists of the Temple of Ancestors. Okay. The Temple of Ancestors govern our basic survival needs. So that will be correlated with the red chakra, the root chakra, that consists of grounding yourself. So the ancestors are asking us as a collective to continue to ground ourselves. That way we can be able to manifest whatever our heart desires. So what her guidance is, she is the element of fire. So fire is correlated with your passions, your heart's desires. Okay. And we have the number 7 up here. If we're gonna tap numerology into this thing, 7 is representing spirituality, among other things. And of course, her guidance states, great luck is yours now. Great luck is yours now. You have been granted the greatest inheritance. Embrace your divine abundance. You have good juju. Don't we all have good juju? It's okay. The embodiment entitles, this is a time of increase for you. You are an heir or heiress to a rich heritage of divine prosperity. Accept your ancestral inheritance. Good juju is abundance. Luck is being supported by the universe. Abundance is the goddess way, the God and goddess way. Just as you want abundance for those who come after you, your creator embraces wealth for you too. And the declaration is, all I do is win. You know the song that comes up in my head when this declaration is said, all I do is win? DJ Khaled. Okay. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind. Okay. So get that song going, because that helps, especially with this card, because that's what the ancestors are asking for us, what they need from us. Okay. And what do they have for us as well? And that's good juju. So you see all the candles, the fruit bowl. Is that a fruit bowl? No, that's peppers. Excuse me. That's peppers. She has a snake. So snake is dealing with shedding dead skin, dead weight. So you can be able to receive the abundance that's coming your way. And of course, you have these containers here that's filled with look like crystals and other good things. Look like a crystal ball. Yes, crystal ball and crystals to be able to manifest. And you see there's different shades of color. You have orange, purple, and yellow. So, yes. Good juju. Good juju. Okay, next is what ancestral patterns do we need to be aware of? That's a good one. What ancestral patterns do we need to be aware of? Card number 3 is Sokuyant. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to adjust this camera. Okay, here we go. Sokuyant. And it's dealing with scarcity. So we need to be aware of scarcity. Okay? And you see the sun. You see her fiery energy. You also see some red tones in there. So, With the Sokuyant, she is a shadow. She's the temple of the shadows. And the shadows, excuse me, the shadows are correlated with the greatest fears, dark feminine, the shadow side, the subconsciousness, and this is considered a illuminating card. So this, due to the fact that the question is asking what do we need to be aware of, and this card coming out is very significant due to the fact that it's an eliminating card. So please pay attention to the eliminating cards that comes from the shadow, the temple of the shadows, because that tells a lot. It enlightens what needs to be addressed. That way we can able to have good juju. That way we can manifest to have good juju. So, the element is bush. So the bushes is dealing with grounding. Okay. And if we want to go any further, the number at the top right corner is 21. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 is dealing with collaboration. Okay. So, and excuse me, she is the element of air. Another card is in here that is a shadow card as well, and her element is a bush, and that's the last card. So, yes. So please pay attention to the eliminating shadow cards because it speaks for itself. Okay, so what Sokuyant asks us to do is we have so much more than we realize. You have access to unlimited joy, good times, pleasures, and prosperity. Be grateful for your riches. Okay, the embodiment and concludes, stop going to the ocean and asking for a thimble full of water. It does not feel like it when you're desperate, but scarcity and lack of are an illusion. Prosperity is believing that there is an overflow, more than enough love, happiness, well-being, and money to grow around. Vampires take away from others because they don't have enough force for themselves. Life force, to be exact. That is scarcity, consciousness. When you embody lack, you are always hungry, tired, or jealous, or jealous. Consider making a gratitude list and asking what are you grateful for. Writing down what are you grateful for. And the blessing, the goddess declaration is, my blessings always overflow. So with this type of card here, what is asking you to be not only be aware of the scarcity, but also when it comes to giving and receiving as well. I do talk about that on my podcast, so check that out. That is Miss Unconventional podcast, where I talk about giving and receiving. So be sure to check that out if you want a little bit more insight and guidance direction on that. Okay, on to the next card that the ancestor is wants us to know is, where are we blocked? Okay, resistance, Ganganzara. All right, number 22 at the top corner, that equals to 4. Number 4 is dealing with family structure and the home. Okay, so let's go on to Ganganzara, and of course let me pull it up a little bit from this image here with Miss Ganganzara, and she is in, well, the tree is hugged around her, as you can see. And she has four, excuse me, hold on, let me see. Yeah. She's holding different elements. Like there's a star, there's clouds, there's a little rain that considered blessings. And she's also holding the moon as well. And then there's two planets here that look like Saturn in a way, but I could be mistaken. All right. She is also from the Temple of Shadows, another eliminating card. Okay, so we have one eliminating card and we have a second eliminating card. And that increases and intensifies this reading and how prevalent it is to be able to be aware of things and also address them so we can begin to heal. Okay, so she is the element of bush, of course, with the tree. So it's dealing with grounding. And what she embodies in her guidance is, you are scared that you're going to mess it all up. You may have stumbled, but this is a new day. Learn to show up for yourself. You ghost your own dreams and resist your own magic. Stop holding back, worrying, and pretending to seek perfection that will never come. When it comes to you stepping into your greatness, resistance keeps you stuck. Resistance blocks growth, creativity, and evolution. Resistance may look like procrastination, laziness, disorganization, excuses, or lack of motivation. But there are deeper forces at play. You are resisting the force you really are. And the declaration for this is me. I show up. And also, she is not only she has gray hair, which represents wisdom. So she has some wisdom. But she's also wearing the color blue. And it may be a combination of blue as well as a deep indigo. So that those two are in tune with also the throat chakra as well as the third eye chakra. So of course the picture says 1,000 words. All right, next card number 5 is how can I evolve? So this is like card number 5 is the inspiration card. And that's the last card, y'all. Which is supposed to be this way, y'all. Okay. Card number 5 is Sacred Lust. And I'm just going to go ahead and twist this over since y'all kind of synced it already. And that's another highlighted card. Okay. So, card number 5 is Katesh with Sacred Lust. Okay. The inspiration is Sacred Lust. The number 26 at the top corner, that equals to 8. The number 8, that is dealing with success, power, and infinity. The infinity symbol. Let's see, is there the infinity symbol in here? In this picture? I don't see it. But, of course, let's dig into this picture before I read up on here. Okay. So, Katesh, Sacred Lust. You see the lion at the bottom of the picture? That's representing Leo energy. Dealing with strength. So, of course, you got to have some strength to do something. She has 2 individuals here. I'm guessing those are her servants. So, 2, with them being 2 people here, it can be some type of companionship as well. And her naked body, of course. Hold on, because y'all not even seeing the picture. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold up. Let me go down a little bit more. Okay, here we go. And then we have the moon here. So that's giving us mother energy, because the moon is associated with the mother figures. And she has a snake along her arm on one hand. And then she has a flower in the other hand. So it's dealing with some type of transformation, as well as flowers. It can signify love, purity, all those sorts of things. Your sensual side, sensual and sexy side. And then of course we have some hieroglyphic symbols in the background and some stars as well. All right, so what she embodies, her guidance is you are an exotic creature. Hint, the lion at the bottom of the picture. You have a divine right to experience sensual ecstasy, as I said before I even read this portion. It is sacred to give and receive pleasure. So again, it's talking about giving and receiving. You deserve to feel good. It feels good to feel good. So allow yourself to feel good. It's a lot of feel goods in that sentence. Lean into your sacred lust. Turn up your own fire and quench your thirst. Dance with pleasure. You are darling to embrace your sensuality. Will set the world on fire. And the declaration is, it feels good to feel good. Again, a lot of feel goods. And she is coming from the Temple of Lovers. The Temple of Lovers is dealing with divine agape, romantic love, familial love, platonic bonds, and also the heart chakra. Of course, the number background is green. So that does represent the heart chakra, dealing with unconditional love, self-love, self-care, self-admiration. So that is your inspiration. Continue to embrace and overflow yourself with self-love, self-care, and self-admiration. That is what this channel is all about. Self-love, self-care, self-admiration, and more. Okay? And lastly, the card. What does the ancestor wants us to know the most is self-sabotage. Okay, now if I was doing this in singular terms, the question does ask, what do you most want me to know? So what the ancestors want us to know the most is self-sabotage. Do we tend to self-sabotage ourselves sometimes? I know I do. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. All right, because we living in an age where everybody is definitely entitled to their opinion, but there's a difference between criticism and critique. Okay. All right. So Mama Mamlambo is her name, and she's coming from the shadow temple again. So we have 3 eliminating cards. 1, 2, 3. That is very significant dealing with this spread, that half of the cards are dealing with shadows. So one major thing from this spread is that we need to address the shadow side. Go within, deep within ourselves, so we can be able to either continue or start the healing process. So what she embodies, and she is the element of bush, so it's dealing with grounding as well. And her guidance is you are holding yourself apart from your blessings. What ancient pain are you trying to stuff down, numb, ignore, or avoid? What does your self-sabotage help you avoid? Your inner saboteur is clever, seductive patterns of being behavior block your path and your power. Distractions, addictions, cravings, and unhealthy habits will not bring you your best. Your inner bully is the voice telling you you messed up. The part of you is jealous. The anger you don't know what you do with. You're stuck, your inner procrastinator, and your toxic relationship choices. Step prioritize. No, excuse me. Step terrorizing yourself. I really do think it's supposed to say stop. Stop terrorizing yourself with broken promises of discipline. Instead, choose devotion to your chosen pathways. What inspired action can you take today? So that's the question that you can ask yourself today. What inspired action can you take today? And the declaration for this is, I have compassion for myself. So as we dig in deep in this photo, even though she is like in the shadow side of the temples, I am like loving this picture. I don't know if it's just the colors in there, the neutral tones, but obviously she's in the swamp and the snake skin, snake print. Of course, there's greenery, and I believe this is the moon. Okay, so it's shedding light on your fears, your dark feminine energy. So of course we definitely got to address those, and so we can be able to heal. Okay, but even though this is a shadow card and it's not bad, it's just it's making you aware of what needs to be addressed. Okay, but this is like one of my favorite cards in the deck. Is that weird? I mean, just let me know in the comment section. Is that weird? A shadow card being one of your favorite cards? Woo! The toxicity of it all. Okay, so the overall, this is coming from my messengers deck, is my creative power. It says, I recognize the creative power of my thoughts. I know that I can use them to build or destroy. Today, I choose to use my thoughts to create a universe filled with joy and harmony. I will maintain a positive attitude. I have the power to create love and peace. So, of course, creative power. And also letting go. Today, remembering that God is within and around me. I release myself to God's hand and regain my inner peace. I know God is providing me that which is most beneficial for my soul. I know that God is sending angels to help me face any difficulties that arise. I let go into God's will, knowing the best is yet to come. So of course, the overall is letting go. And of course, I asked ancestors some additional messages, and one is acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Surrender. I can release my need to control. That's clarification again. And indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So any decision that any indecisions that are lingering, you be sure to use your intuition to make those notable decisions that won't stir you away. Okay, and I just want to do one more thing, which is get one more message, since it's a full moon in Aquarius. Excuse me. Since it's a full moon in Aquarius, we're gonna get a card. One card, Spirit. Again, release your blocks. Bottom of the deck, embrace the flow of life. Full moon in Gemini. So, okay, so before the look to embrace the flow of life in Gemini, when it's a full moon in Gemini. Okay, but with this card here that popped out, it says first quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. Okay, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Release your blocks, whatever blocks that you are afraid of. Anything that is not serving you, please get it out. Just get it out, because Scorpio is all about transformation, death, and inheritance and resources. And resources. And peep this. I'm just gonna pull it up a little bit more. You may not see it, but this little symbol here is dealing with the sacral chakra again, dealing with creativity. So let me pull out the guidebook from here and see what it's asking for us. Since it is full moon in Aquarius, we have some release and energy to do. Even though the intent for this moon is to write our manifestations down, but along the way we gotta release some blocks. So it says when it comes to pushing through your fears and any other negative feelings, you're going to have to dig deeper. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Hint, this card here. Make time to clear any toxic feelings around you. Don't let pride stop you from showing how you dearly want something. It's okay to be vulnerable if you know the people you are dealing with are trustworthy. Think about others as much as yourself. Manifesting mix is there's light and shade in your situation, and you need to embrace it. Don't get stuck on one idea and refuse to budge. Where's that resistance card? Resistance. Bam. Here it is. Manifesting mindset. Think what a mental detox would involve for you. For example, avoiding people you argue with and violence on TV, etc. Make time for it soon. Okay, quick tidbit, y'all. I do not watch scary movies, because of the fact it keeps me up at night, and I have to watch something happy in order for me to go to sleep. Okay, so I don't watch scary movies. I used to, but I don't anymore, because I see those energies affecting me after I watch those movies. Of course, tuning into your manifesting powers. This is in the guidebook. Your sacral chakra that I pointed out in this image here. It's a little sacral chakra. I don't think y'all can see it. I hope y'all can see it. And it's all about emotions and feelings. It's located just below your navel and is bright orange in color. Think of a way that water flows. That's how this chakra can help your feelings to flow. This is the I feel. Imagine yourself bathing in a beautiful column of warm orange light. Hold the card to your lower belly and call in the energies by incanting these words. Energies of the first quarter moon in Scorpio. Thank you for helping me to clear out all energetic debris so I can fulfill my potential. And then far as like you can do this anytime, but when to manifest your magic, far as like the time or the date, the best time to work your magic when the moon is in Scorpio or on a Tuesday. Oh my gosh. So y'all, go ahead and do this now. Or any Tuesday that you see this reading. Do it, okay? Because Tuesday is Mars Day or during Mars hour. And I have to do some calculation when it comes to the Mars hour. The first quarter moon in Scorpio takes place when the sun is in Leo and the moon is in Scorpio. It knows that it's okay to be fabulous and deep. Girl, oh my gosh. This is crazy. Just the synchronicity of it all. The synchronicity of it all. Okay, so this card right here, everything. Of course, you have to, again, accept surrender and go and use your intuition. Okay, let go and use your creative power, y'all. I cannot tell y'all this enough. Okay, and scarcity, self-sabotage, resistance, all these cards, this is what is highlighted. This is what not only my ancestors is telling me to tell y'all, but I'm pretty sure my ancestors are telling me this as well because they know me. Okay, but yes, release your blocks so you can be able to manifest. Oh gosh, hold up, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just getting too excited here. Too excited. All right. Manifest. So you be able to manifest good juju. I cannot stress this enough. Okay. So with that being said, I hope you all please like this video if this resonates with you. Share this video. Comment down below if this resonates with you or not. If it doesn't, that's okay, because this is my first time doing a reading for far as like the ancestor wise, and I believe I am going to proceed on with this because this is very enlightening. Okay, so with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this reading, and yes, I hope you enjoy yourself. Set those intentions for this new moon if you're watching this during the new moon, and be sure to love thyself, soothe thyself, know thyself, so you can be able to heal thyself. Okay, thank you. Bye.